Hey everyone, welcome to your full moon in Aries tarot reading with me, Lauren at the ClarityCure. A meditated shuffle, guys. We're going to dive right in. Stick around. I have some oracle cards that we're going to pull. I thought it'd be apropos with the season to pull a Witch's Wisdom oracle card for you. We'll do a crystal card and probably a energy vibrational frequency card for you. So with that being said, thank you for hanging out with me today and checking out this reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. For my returning subscribers, I love you all so much. Thank you for all your love and support. For any of you that would like a private reading, definitely go check out my shop page on my website, theclaritycure.com. I believe all my links are in the description box below. All right, guys, so let me take a look here. Overall energy, bottom of the deck, Judgment. Wow, you're going to be seeing things this next lunar cycle in a whole new way. This is like, boom, a reality check coming in for you with the Judgment card. But you're being reborn again. So there's some new phase that you're going to be moving into, which is really exciting. But I think the challenge here will be to face maybe your inner demons, to recognize perhaps the situation that you're in as a transformational time in your life, because you do have the Death card over here. But I do see an amazing outcome with the Magician here, where you're now going to be able to pull the rabbit out of the hat, shift your life, and get refocused, right? So this full moon in Aries is, yeah, it's about what is visible for you. It's like, you know, the curtain's going to be lifted here. Full new moons are all about accumulation and completion. So this is definitely in alignment with where you are perhaps in your life. And Aries represents the individual and opposes Libra, right? And Libra is about the team. So maybe there's some kind of, you know, some type of realization where perhaps you decide to choose me, your needs, your wants, your desires over the collective, okay? But it's also like a time to find some kind of common ground. Having a sense of self is not always necessarily negating, you know, the care of others as well. But I think what makes this full moon so unusual is that it is conjunct Chiron. And Chiron is about healing old wounds, even karmic wounds that perhaps even you brought over from a prior life. So the wounds, something is going to come up for you, and it could very well be something to do with your ego. Okay, you got the Devil card here. Could be something to do with maybe some dysfunction in your life, or codependency, power struggles. Maybe you've given up on yourself in some way, okay, through some kind of pain and loss. And now it's time to be like, you know, and now it's time to look at that with the Judgment card. You're going to be faced with it. Okay? Our deepest wounds may surface at this time. And I think the energy is going to be about healing your situation, moving through this shift so you can finally face it, right? This is a time to really face your dilemma, because keep in mind we're heading into eclipse season at the end of October, and that's going to have a whole other ball of wax coming in for you to maybe deal with some other issues, and we'll get into that. I'll be sure to do a video on that as well. But, you know, what's most important is where you are right now, right? And all these energetic shifts in the universe, astrologically speaking, are pockets of time, right, that we can create the change that we want. Okay, so getting back to the Devil, power struggles, it's ruled by Capricorn. Maybe some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn, but, you know, this energy here with the Devil is somebody that also could be really stuck in their head, because you do have the Eight of Swords here. So you need to set your intention to release the monkey mind, to release overthinking and worrying, right? Taking action to stop fearing the worst, but to envision your success. So Eight of Swords, my friends, is about self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. It's time, right? And if you're struggling with any kind of addiction, that's something to keep in mind as well. This is a hindsight 50-50 kind of energy where you're going to be illuminated as to what it is you need to change in your life. Okay. Queen of Pentacles here. Don't worry so much about how you're going to get there or your long-term goals. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is very inspiring, but you know, it's like they're showing me like you trying to put the cart before the horse, and you can't do that. There's something that needs to be healed in your life, an old wound, maybe even from childhood, right? Or the way you think. Okay, because sometimes we get really caught up in our own preconceptions, and it's really kind of hard to strip those layers away if you're really ingrained in your belief system that hinders you from having a bigger perspective on your life. I think you're going to be faced head on with what this is that needs to be changed, so don't avoid it, because avoidance will only set the ball back in motion, and eventually you're going to have to deal with this energy. It will come back around. Trust me, if you avoid it now, in some other way, this will come forward for you. All right. Death card, as I mentioned, will be your challenge. Okay. So keep in mind, whatever is really, really hard for you at this time to face may challenge you to avoid, like I was just saying. But if you create the mindset of great change and creating space for something new in your life through moving through this phase of your life and being brave and being courageous, this new beginning will come in for you. Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but the shift is, you're being suppressed here. So it's time to say goodbye. You've outgrown your situation. You have to look at it that way. Maybe for some of you, this could be about a relationship. This could be about a living situation. This could be about a job. Okay, so for each one of you, it's going to be a little different. But at the end of the day, this is big energy, right? This is time for you to really grab a hold of an opportunity for change. Okay, so what will help? You got the Five of Swords. Definitely stay out of drama. Okay, it's underneath the Devil. You're going to be tested here. This is conflict energy, right? How you communicate what it is that you need, or how you can heal or stand up for yourself in a way that is fair. Okay, like I was saying earlier, the themes with this full moon in Pisces, you know, what is important to you? Do you choose yourself at this time, right, to heal your wounds? Sometimes we have to say no. But at the end of the day, what I do like about the Five of Swords, especially under the Devil here, this is you, they're showing me, this is you overcoming your inner battles and your own challenges, right? Because we have to face what's in us first before we can kind of look at what's going on around us. Okay, so there's victory here after some kind of struggle. Okay, so you have the power to choose. Definitely, like I was saying earlier, avoid drama. Okay, winning is not always critical, and watch your words. Okay, I would definitely watch your words here. Now, the shift that will help you, the advice is taking action. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, my friends, under the Eight of Swords. So that tells me, okay, yeah, it's time to get out of your head, and how you can do that is by taking physical action. Pentacles are about, you know, that first step forward into creating the change you want. Yes, he is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but that's the very point. One step at a time, right? Really putting together a plan to create the change that you need in your life. It's a stubborn energy, so watch, you know, being stubborn here, but there's obstacles to overcome for you this lunar cycle, right? But there's opportunity and offers, right? With the blessing of the Death card, if you embrace change at this time in your life. Maybe you just can't see that this vicious cycle maybe that you are in, right, is the very issue that's stopping you from creating the change in your life. And maybe it's not the perfect change, but it's to get you pointed in the right direction, okay? Because we have to go through these pockets of time of doing things sometimes we really don't want to, but it's for your best and highest good. So very, very exciting here as far as being methodical towards your success. Proceed always with integrity. Definitely the Knight of Pentacles is trustworthy. This is a good provider. So getting out of your head is going to give you an opportunity here to provide for yourself as well. And this could be monetarily, right? You see how he's holding this coin. It's like there are going to be new offers and opportunities coming in for you to make some new financial gain in your life. So that's exciting. Yeah, because I think the backbone of this reading for most of you may be about money and how you make money and how you find your success. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles over here, and she's the be-all, end-all. You know, you get to queen status, baby, and, you know, you got it going on, right? You've been through all the hard knocks. You have the balance and the experience to earn this right to be, you know, at this level of abundance and growth in your life. But, you know, baby steps, like I said, one step at a time here to move forward for this opportunity to eventually advance. It's like, this is like, I feel like this is like a big hiccup, you know, this full moon is giving us an opportunity to, like I said, face our demons here, baby, because you got the devil here. There's just no way around saying it in a very, very nice way, right? So love yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Judgment here does say, again, just to kind of recap, what is your reality? You know, this is a reality check for you. It's you're having a wake-up call this lunar cycle, and I think it's good, right? Maybe for some of you, it's just as simple as letting go of codependent people, right? Dysfunctional people. Maybe it's not you so much, but it's the like me versus them. Like maybe you know, I don't know, running with the wrong crowd, for example, right? And all of a sudden you realize, oh shit, I got to get away from these people. They're not in alignment with my goals and my aspirations. Okay, so that's one message that definitely somebody needs to hear. Okay, and then moving on. So we had what will help as far as the Knight of Pentacles, taking action. Okay, and your advice card is the Nine of Wands. This is my wounded warrior. Don't give up, right? So it's under the Queen of Pentacles. You know, this is about getting ready, right? This is about getting ready to fight the battle. Maybe there is going to be a little difficulty here in fighting the devil, fighting your inner demons. But perseverance is what's really key here. Know that life will bring you challenges. So this is the last hurdle, actually. For some of you, I feel like you've been going through this for a while. And by shifting your opportunity here, by shifting your perspective, this is going to open the door for you. Okay? This is about dedication. What's important in your life? How to overcome the delays. Like if you're being held up and being delayed here and there's no shift in your life, that's why you're being illuminated with this full moon as to what that is, right? So it's time to strike a balance, right? That Aries Libra polarity is about finding the balance between what I need and what others needs and how I can come together, but I still need to be that warrior, right? The Aries is the warrior, and this is my wounded warrior, and we're talking about wounds. Embrace your wounds. Don't run from them, okay? Very, very poignant here. Very, very, very critical because you have to heal your wounds to get to the queen status. Wow, that is powerful, guys, right? And, you know, life is a journey, and especially when you're really young, you may not see that these blockages are wounds, right? Being an energy healer, you know, brings about the knowledge of saying, okay, the spiritual journey is about peeling the onion and healing the wounds, right? What I can tell you is you have to go through it. You have to go through it in order to evolve, right? But no matter where you are on the food chain of life, or the food chain of your spiritual journey, there's always going to be challenges, right? So this is about stepping forward, that 1 foot first, taking a look, being illuminated to what it is that you need to change in life, and boom, you know, loving yourself, loving your wounds. Part of I think the misconception is people take on this damaged ego, right? But on a soul level, we're here to be the conscious observer of our lives, right? And even though there is a level of judgment here, okay, part of the healing process is acceptance, okay, of the wounds. They don't have to define who you are, right? You can objectively look at your wounds and say, okay, yeah, that hurt. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I made a mistake. Yeah, I feel guilty. But you know what? That's in the past and I'm moving forward, okay? It's not always easy to be that rationale about it, but when you train and you do set the intention, right, to stop the worrying and the overthinking and the fearing of the worst, then you can grow, right, and be more connected on a soul level, so you make better decisions in the future, because we're really just here to live a soul-inspired life and live out our karma. So embrace that, okay? Now, your final outcome is, what do we got here? The Magician. You know, think of yourself as an energetic being. You have everything that it takes, my friends. The Magician card is really quite inspirational. This is the card of self-mastery. This is the card of my entrepreneur. This is my card of having the faith and rising up. You're going to be able to rise up and overcome your situation. There's an easier path coming for you, so that's very, very exciting. You're rising from the ashes. You're being reborn again. You're facing your crap, right? You're loving yourself regardless, okay? No matter how bad it is in your past or your life or with your family. This is about forgiveness of for yourself, right? For yourself. Very, very powerful. Look at that. You have the Ace of Swords under there. Yeah, no kidding. There's a new beginning after a lot of struggle, right? Which I'm picking up here with the Five of Swords. So the Magician is all about manifestation, right? See how you have all this, everything that you need. You got the Pentacle, the Sword, the Wand, and the Cup. This is like the total balance that you need to feel like a whole person again. So this is nice. This is coming out. This is spending more time socially, perhaps. This is trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, living more of that authentic life that you've been hoping and wishing for, because that's where the answers are, right? Being truly honest with yourself first. Being the master magician, right, over your own life and your own passions and drive. The Magician promises how we use our powers to manifest what we want, making our ideas real, right? But taking action towards some new goals is what's coming in here for you. Yeah, you can do it, okay? Magician is like, the question is, can I do this? Can I pull the rabbit out of the hat? And yes, you can. You can be the master of your own life with the confidence and the willpower, right? That's, I think, what's key. And that's what Aries is all about, right? Having the willpower, the drive. It's ruled by Mars to move forward in your life. And this is where I think a lot of people get tripped up. They don't have the willpower to really create the change. But, you know, once you realize that you can peel that onion, right, by facing your wounds, then you can have the willpower, you know, but you have to take action. You have to take action for that. I mean, I definitely recommend like boosting your serotonin, definitely doing exercising, getting out and walking, yoga, Tai Chi, even Pilates, if that turns you on, activating your chakras. So let's get you a frequency card. Let's see what frequency, what chakra needs some healing here, what musical tone would help you this next 30-day cycle. Oops, cards are sticking. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, the crown chakra, trusting in your own intuition and wisdom. Look at that amethyst. I'm feeling like amethyst would be a good stone for you to work with. Go here on YouTube, look up 852HZ music tracks. The frequency music will help you bust open your auric field so you can heal those wounds. You can also, what they're showing me is bringing God's light. Open up your crown chakra because maybe there's some kind of blockage there where you can receive the knowledge from your angels and your spirit guides, right? From the universal God conscious energy. Crown chakra definitely needs to be opened. Okay, and let's get you a gemstone, and then I wanted to pull you a witch's wisdom card. Okay, what is the gemstone recommended for this lunar cycle to work with? By the way, guys, if you made it this far in the reading, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Tiger's Eye, self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in that God is working through you. Yeah, you got to open that crown chakra. Get yourself a little piece. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. Get yourself a little piece of Tiger's Eye. You got Ruby at the bottom of the deck, if that resonates for anybody as well. This is blessing your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Yeah, for those of you that need heart healing or any kind of energy healing, I do that as well. Okay, if you're interested, this helps to lift your vibration and clear out all the trash. You know, sometimes we can't dig ourselves, we dug ourselves into a hole and we can't get out. We can't quite get out. So I kind of boost up your energy to give you the willpower, the energy, right? The energy. Sorry, I have a hair hanging here or something. That's driving me crazy. To get on top of it, right? It's not always easy, right? You don't necessarily see the light at the end of the tunnel, so just putting that out there for you guys, for anybody that might be interested. All right, let's get a witch's wisdom card for you. These are so much fun. I love these cards. Guys, okay, Athane, boundaries. Sorry, guys, I'm having a senior moment here for a minute. So you received boundaries. That's kind of interesting. I definitely would say that goes with the devil and maybe this monkey mind or restrictive energy, or you fearing the worst, perhaps, for those of you that are dealing with a relationship that maybe you're going to be ending, or that needs some mending. There's nothing wrong, right? Going back to the full moon energy in Aries, that it's time maybe to put that line in the sand, okay? So that's really, really important. But I think what's more important here is that you honor your beliefs and honor yourself, right? So don't give into superficial demands of others, right? And you would definitely benefit from an energy healing, right? Which is what I mentioned earlier. That totally makes sense, all right? So don't give in to the demands of others. Put a line in the sand, but compromise. Be fair, okay? Now it's time for you to face what really needs to be healed in your life, and I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Mwah! I love you all so much. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. can find the mouse. There we go. All right, guys. Bye.